And the Lions go into Minnesota, so now they hand the Vikings their first loss of the year. The Lions and Vikings are both 5-1. Gibbs ran for 116. Kimberley Martin afterwards with one of the men of the hour for Detroit.
Your quarterback, Jared Goff, talk about the performance that he had today.
Great performance. You know, he's poised. When adversity strikes, and he's always a calm one. He always gets us, together. He's just a great leader overall.
Now, I know you play offense, but for your defense to close out the game the way it did, knowing that Aiden Hutchinson wasn't here, how good do you feel for that unit, particularly your D-line?
Yeah, obviously it was a big blow with Aiden out, but we had belief in the next man up. They knew what they had to do, and we knew it was going to be a back-and-forth game. Back-and-forth game. This is a great Vikings team. I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Championship caliber teams are going to look inward, at the first sign of adversity. We were able to do that in game, come back and get the lead, but challenge everybody to look inward and see if we can do just a little bit more. Can we be a little bit cleaner across the board? Because I have a ton of confidence in our team, our players, and how we work to continue to grow and get better. It's going to be a long season. Proud of the way our guys battled back. Didn't get it done in the end.
Top two teams in a very good division, which everybody is over 500. Each team had almost 400 yards. It really, if you didn't see the game, we hope we gave you a taste that each team took each other's shots and eventually came back. And it was haymaker after haymaker, fittingly that close at the end.
No doubt. And boom, all year long, we've talked about Minnesota's defense led by Brian Flores, the pressure they create, the confusion they create. Where Detroit saw that, and they handled that two ways. Number one, they ran the football. Gibbs, 116 yards. He had a long touchdown versus the blitz. And two, Jared Goff was amazing. They got one-on-one coverage on the outside. He found amon-ra St. Brown over and over. So the most difficult part that Minnesota prevents, Detroit handled it by running them out of it and throwing against one-on-one coverage against this Minnesota pressure defense.
Goff was, they're not 22 of 25. Remember, he had, the other week was 18 of 18.
Yeah.
This is called accuracy plus. But to Minnesota's credit, all of a sudden Detroit, we have a 3-touchdown second quarter, and then the crowd was kind of quiet for just a little bit, and Minnesota came back and showed they've proven several times, they can't really be that good. Yeah, they are. They're very good.
No doubt. Minnesota's 5-0, and they're for real. A couple of things, if I were Minnesota, I'd go back and look within. Number one, we got to protect Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold got a little flustered. They started to bring in heat. That defensive line, who heard all week long, no Aiden Hutchinson, you guys aren't any good. That defensive line of Detroit showed up, and if you're Minnesota, you got to shore up the pass protection. That's number one. And number two, can we cover on the back end when we can't blitz? Because one-on-one coverage affected Minnesota today. So Minnesota's a really good football team. They're 5-0. They saw a little bit of adversity today, and they bounced back. And I know Coach O'Connell liked that. They just got to shore up a couple of things, but it was two really good football teams.
Very good.
They went back and forth. They're going to be there in the end. Right now, I think the Lions are just a little bit better. It showed today. Maybe next time the Vikings will get them.
Usually when you have back-to-back 40-plus games like Detroit has, next game they got 31. But it took Minnesota till late October to lose their first game.
No doubt.
This division is fun.